Good morning. It's Wednesday the 13th, and it's cold. It's really cold, and not supposed to warm up today, so not quite sure what's going to happen. Been tossing around the idea trying to make bread on the wood stove. We shall see if I get that ambitious or not. Yeah. In the meantime, would love to be working on the chicken coop. The Walmart dried beans, I asked if people thought they'd sprout. Most people said no, they would not, but I have decided to try a germination test. So yesterday I wrapped a few of them up in wet paper towel and put it into a Ziploc bag, and shall see if anything sprouts. Chickens. Through talking with my mother, my plan was the White Rock Cross meat birds, which at about 8 weeks you knock off, and of course I would have to be canning mine. Mother just asked, well, can't you just keep them alive and knock them off as you need them? Which has caused me to rethink my chicken plan. I think I'm going to go with a heritage breed that I can raise past the 8-week stage without them having heart attacks and caving legs in and all the stuff that the White Rocks are prone to. And then, once a week when it's time for chicken dinner, I knock a bird off. A lot more food this way, but I don't have to worry about the preserving. Alive is an easy way to preserve. Anyway, I'm going to haul a load of firewood in and have a coffee. Later, people. Well, I've decided that it's just way too cold out here today. Again, I have no taskmaster on this. I just want it done by March. Well, actually, I want it done a long time before March, but why torture myself? Bread making. Changed my mind. I'm going to make chili. What's different about this that I've never done is I'm starting with dry beans. The package of black beans I showed a couple of days ago, and some black-eyed peas, which are really beans, but going to be using canned hamburger that I canned up back in March. Like I said, new experiment. Don't seem to have any canned tomatoes. Don't know how I missed that, but I've certainly got a few cans of spaghetti sauce, so I think that's going to start. By the way, this is the wood I have used, this hole that's empty, so far in January. I basically got to the end of the year without having to start into it. I'm wishing I had more firewood put away, but I guess lessons to learn for next year. Anyways, I'm gonna go check my beans that are soaking in a Dutch oven on top of the wood stove, and get on with my day. Later, folks. Okay, this is my setup. Frying pan upside down, cast iron Dutch oven on top. I cook with cast iron. I love it. I've got the frying pan there because I'm running the stove hot. Well, hotter than normal because it's friggin' cold out there today. Beans in there, and actually the pot boiled inside of 20 minutes, so stove's hot. Anyways, I'm gonna let them soften up a bunch more, and I'll bring you along when I get a little farther along. Later, people. Okay, we got the beans soaking. I've added the jar of hamburger and a can of spaghetti sauce and Italian seasoning, chili powder, paprika, and chili flakes, and a can of water. The beans will continue to soak up water, and I can't let them go dry, but there we go. It's just got to cook for several hours now. Later, people. And even sitting on top of the cast iron frying pan, we're boiling. Yeah, that should reduce her down and thicken her up a little bit. Yeah, it smells wonderful, by the way. Anyhow, later, folks. Oh, okay, time's getting on. I'm losing my daylight, but I think we're there. Gonna throw some fresh peppers in it and call it supper. Anyways, it's the journey, not the destination. And by the way, today was a cold one. It did not warm up as much as 1 degree. So, but tomorrow's supposed to be considerably warmer, and I'll get back at it later. Good morning. It's Thursday the 14th. You might notice I didn't bother or get around to uploading yesterday's video, so I'll just sort of piggyback this one on top. Oh, and there's the Boo Cat. Hello, Boo Cat. She knows very well how to get down. I'm just getting yelled at. It's cold, and as you can see, it snowed. It is supposed to warm up considerably today, so I want to get that other end closed in today. Yeah, so far it hasn't warmed up at all, but I'm sure it will, so gonna go have some breakfast and cross my fingers. Later, people. Okay, we're making some progress today. I'm closing in the gable. So that's my angle up to the rafter. Since it's a 12-12 pitch, it's a 45-degree angle. Down the bottom here, I've got the notch where it fits around the ceiling joist. So I know I'm not getting a lot of boards in today, but they are fussy. I think that's the right word for it. But we're getting there. Anyways, I'm going to go nail this one in later. Well, it really didn't warm up more than a couple of degrees. Certainly not what they were forecasting yesterday. Tomorrow they are, according to my phone anyways, talking about it going up to the freezing point. Yay! Show you what we got done today. Take a crawl up the ladder here. We're studded in. Yeah. And I installed a piece of strong backing. That goes in, or on top of the ceiling joist, and it gets toe-nailed down, and that sure stiffens things up a lot. Anyways, I think I'm going to call it a day. Everything seems to take so long in the cold and the snow. Yeah, requires so much effort to do so little. Anyways, I'll come back at you later, because it's the journey, not the destination. And we made progress on the journey today. Later, people.